the comm department allowed me to find something I absolutely love. I love communication. I love it, love it, love it. And something my sister told me when I was 18, she said, yes, a degree helps back you up, but at the end of the day, you are the one who's opening those doors for yourself. And I found something I love. And because I'm so passionate about it, I have been opening doors. I never thought I was going to get a doctorate degree, and I'm going to start next year, fingers crossed.
When I first started the MA program, I was originally looking to be a professor or an instructor on a college campus, much like San Francisco State, Fresno State, or wherever I may have wound up. That ended up not becoming my trajectory, as I ended up becoming a social worker in Fresno County.
I had a kind of different college career path from the traditional college students. So I served in the military, in the Navy for 6 years. And then I completed my undergrad while I was active duty.
Of SF is just the place to be for me because they offer cutting edge programs and quality mentorship that you just don't get at most other colleges.
Just the program itself and how diverse it is, how many different voices, and moving to California just opened up so much for me that I don't think I would be working on a PhD. I wouldn't be looking for a tenure track job had I not had that. But I don't know if that's explicitly what I was looking for when I entered. I just knew I needed something different.
I mean, it was like an open a new world for me, literally. And I know it sounds cheesy, but it's true.
It's one of those things that like it really kind of puts you on a path and you kind of take it and make it your own. And that's what's really great about something or like a program like this as well.
The amount of liberty you have to dictate the direction of your education. I had everyone in my program who was interested in activism, to interested in performance, to interested in self-reflection and self-expression. There were people who were interested in cultural systemic issues to issues within the family.
Getting into the nitty-gritty of cultural studies or, discourse analysis, really opened up, not so much that you can do whatever you want with this discipline, but there's all these little niches that if you find this interesting or important, you can really follow that thread, but kind of as far as you want.
This program, I feel like in terms of language and vocabulary, it made me stronger. It equipped me with the language that I needed to know to finally be able to be a part of the conversation in the room and for people to take me serious.
I don't have a problem saying what I have to say. And if I have the power to do it, then I'm going to do it. And the program really let me do that. That was what was so awesome.
I ended up loving education, and not just the teaching part, but there's so much that goes into education, the policies, the pedagogy, the structures, just all the kind of behind the scenes stuff that really sets up classes, the research, et cetera, everything. So I really ended up falling in love with education and all of it, not just the teaching, but the work that goes behind that. So our classrooms can be the best places to learn.
I ended up falling in love with teaching more than I thought I would because of our little mini pedagogy program, which is amazing. And the internship opportunities and connections that I've made both within my cohort and faculty.
I think the thing that has set me apart the most in this from your program and to what I see with my peers today is the teaching.
I really wanted to figure out exactly where I fit in academically. I was a little bit of an oddball with my cohort just because of the background that I had. The things that I was interested in were super health related. So I was kind of a little bit on my own in that. And I was very lucky to find and align myself with some faculty at SF State.
I love the SF State faculty. I would not be where I am without SF State faculty.
Hit the ground running with making those connections with faculty. That is going to be the key to success, not just in this program, but any program.
How diverse the faculty and different coursework that's offered at San Francisco was really, really helpful for me.
You can do this program for yourself, for whatever personal goals that you have. You got to think this is at the beginning onset of your own professional careers. So treat this as a professional setting. Treat this as if you would be talking to your supervisor. Respect each other, be better people to each other and to your professors, because all of this stuff leads to elevating your lives at different stages.
And I think I was able to acquire that kind of empathy and understanding of others and communicate that effectively thanks to the program at San Francisco State. as well as my ability to write. Reports are very important in Department of Social Services for a social worker. And so my ability to put together a report, narrate effectively, and be able to decipher what information is and isn't important has been very helpful.
Whatever you're passionate about, whatever topic you like, whatever area that interests you, that lights your fire, that gets you talking, that's what you should focus on. It's okay to go into that research realm and dive more into it. We had a lot of people focused on identity and how their ethnicity or their culture really influenced a lot of their research.
From the start, I love the emphasis on social justice.
The focus of social justice and cultural awareness at San Francisco State has been very beneficial in working with clientele who are in need of the Department of Social Services, as they're often impoverished, or perhaps they had difficult or even different cultural backgrounds that make it difficult for them to adjust to whatever's happening in their lives right now.
There was a lot for me to take away from this program in terms of how to apply it, because I've always been the person who just innately knows how to apply something once I get it and it clicks. And because of the hands-on learning and the care from faculty who actually are here to help you learn and understand the material, I'm able to apply it on my own.
So during this program, I found myself like in a way that I didn't think I was going to, which is really it's great. Like I found my jam. So I would say this program has made me an academic, an advocate, a social scientist, a teacher, a researcher. I'm definitely a critical, transformative researcher.
So I feel like as far as my life has gone, I've accomplished a lot. I've had a lot of struggle to get to where I'm at. And I feel like at the end of the day, San Francisco State University made sense of that finally, because I was finally able to focus on conversations and issues that I had been through and be able to apply that and be able to dissect them more.
I think that there's so much to learn and so much to gain by really diving in to what's available in the program. That's what I would recommend someone does, is step outside of your comfort zone a little bit and see what somebody else in the discipline is doing, because there's probably something really cool there.
It's not a race. It's okay to take your time. It's okay to do what you need to do for yourself to make sure you get across the finish line. All that matters is that you're able to finish the program and say that you're proud that you finished it. Whatever that may look like for you, it won't look like for your classmate, and it won't look like for the classmate next to them, just as long as you do what you need to do for you.
Yes, it's hard, but it also, because of the work you're doing, because of the ideas you're putting on your paper, you realize like, oh, like I do have a lot to say. I know what I'm doing, and it grows. So that was surprising, that it was a lot of work, but I was able to do it and I was doing it.